mass, man, it's time to rock. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mass, man, it's time to rock. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
I woke up, then I logged in to that Urban X where they be flexing with that blog in. Put it down, cause my little homie called in. Had to bail him out, he in trouble with the law again. Black skin can't win in the white world. Seen a brother kill his own kid for that white girl. We ain't wanna go to school, but we had to. Every February it was scary in them classrooms. Shimmy y'all, shimmy yay. Old dirty bastards can't own dirty slaves, so they own dirty masters. Black Dot found a pot as a youngin', broke it down for his son, and now he serve it to the masses.
Black mass, man, it's time to rock. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mass, man, it's time to rock. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
Urban excellence, a product of my residence. From 4 to 44, Obama was the president. I told mama I ain't trying to go to church. I'm like Adam, every Adam is a product of the dirt. And I've been reaping what he sowed. I got the product, got the dirt. And I can teach you what I know, but then you gotta put in work. You in trouble if you waiting on the government. I told my bro I make it out the hood, and that's a covenant.
Peace, what's good? Welcome back to another episode of the Urban X Podcast. We are back with you guys in the building. I'm Malcolm, this is the Black Dot.
Peace, number one father and son podcast.
On the goddamn planet.
On the goddamn planet.
Feel me? What's
Stop
up, man?
on that shit.
Yeah, early.
Early. What's bars?
What's good, man? How was your week?
Since I saw you last Monday.
Yesterday, I was here yesterday.
Oh, you was here yesterday. I'm doing well.
Yeah, good.
Thank you very much
They
for
didn't
asking.
know that, though.
That's true story. True story. To the audience out there, we love you. We hope you're doing well. Yes, don't ask me why I have on a Virgo shirt. It's laundry time.
And Leo season.
So I'm hating on Leo season with my Virgo shirt.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's obviously laundry time for you because you having a long sleeve shirt.
Yeah, exactly.
So, and we spoke about like my whole entire
I had something got to give, man.
wardrobe
I look at my drawer and it's just
everything Urban X.
Urban X. Not that I don't love our brand, I do, but come on.
Yeah. Like sometimes I want to go outside and be anonymous.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Chill. Yeah.
Go out with the family. I got Urban X shirts. I'm just
and that's the price of trying to promote your brand and all have it built in one.
Right.
And you're gonna be hot because I'm already.
I'm straight. You know what I'm
little,
cool, baby.
slave-like.
I'm cool, baby.
You know, the slave master getting ready to turn it up on us.
I'm cool, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm just
cool like the other side of the pillow.
You know what I'm saying? That's how.
You can see, we got the NFT out there going.
Yes.
Because we're on the countdown.
Yes. Monday we are doing the raffle or spin raffle.
Yes, we're doing the spin raffle Monday. Somebody is going to win this along with the actual NFT.
Yes.
So it'll be Monday after the first commercial break.
Yes. So everybody's in. By now you should know what we're doing. That's why we're going to beat this in your head. For the people who don't know, what are we doing?
We're doing a draft.
Right.
For
the people for the first 100 people who purchased the reprint of Hip Hop Decoded.
Yes, which is available today now. Everywhere.
Yes.
So if you wanted to pick up the book, it's $25 at all places, Barnes and Nobles, Amazon, Borders.
Yes.
Wherever books are sold, you will see the link directly from us on my site. Alejandro's been busy, so I know he didn't get around to uploading that. I'll just deduct that out of the Budweisers
Facts.
that we pay because we only pay Alejandro in Budweiser. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's just the way it is around here.
Let's do a quick roll call. Shouts out to Cincinnati. I saw Schenectady by way of Brooklyn.
Schenectady. Okay.
Orlando, Florida. Shouts out to you guys.
Yeah.
Who else? London. Okay.
London in the building. I love it.
Yeah, we have a really big audience in Ohio. Like everywhere in Ohio
is huge.
People be sounding off. Like I really appreciate you guys.
Shout out my man Kush from out there.
East Atlanta,
in Ohio,
Puerto Rico.
Saying my man Kush out there be getting it in with us. You know what I mean?
DC, they're going through stuff right now. Flint, Michigan.
Who, DC?
Yeah, because, those mask mandates, a lot of people are not too happy about that.
Oh, yeah, well.
Mae Bowser. She got our last name. Is she kin?
I don't know. She might be kinfolk.
She might be kinfolk.
She might be kinfolk,
I don't know about her.
We're going to find out.
Toronto. What else? Australia. Oh. Way down under.
Way down under. That's not a knife. Yeah. This is a knife.
Tampa Bay. So thank you guys for joining. We appreciate you guys always. And let's get to it, man.
Yeah, let's get to this.
All right.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So on Monday we spoke about all the trouble Dababy got himself into due to his comments. A lot of people are branding him as the face of homophobia as a result of this. And everybody who defends him is also a homophobe. Now, first of all, I really, it has to be said, right? When we talk about the word homophobia, that's the wrong word being used.
Right, but language is important. Language is powerful. But go ahead.
Very important, especially nowadays when we see the way things are programmed into our psyche, into our lexicon, and how repeated over and over again. You kind of just lose the definition of a word altogether at that point. But I've always said this as well. Anytime major companies back your movement, and anytime everybody is scared to mention anything about you, you're not oppressed.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
So everybody is dogpiling on Dababy right now. He's losing sponsorships. He's losing shows left and right. And people are just like, see, he's an idiot. He should have thought about it. Even though, to this day, when you break down what he said, I don't really find it blatantly homophobic. You get what I'm saying?
No, I didn't at all, because at concerts, people say all kind of shit.
Bro,
if you broke, keep quiet.
Bro,
if you got more than $5 in your pocket, throw your hands in the air.
The DJs at Old Westwood, if you know the girl next to you, coochie stink, put your what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
They say anything
to get an arousal out
response.
Of the crowd.
They laugh at you, anything. They say anything.
So when he first said it, I didn't look extra into it. Now there are a couple of layers, but continue.
Yes, so right now, but what I'm seeing is he apologized, kind of, saying, basically saying, if you felt the way, I apologize, I didn't really do nothing for you to feel the way about, and he's standing on his square, which I'm surprised about, because right now he is a major artist at this point, you know what I mean? And there are a lot of rappers who are taking chances defending him, but they are defending him.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? Also what he did too, because a lot of people don't even throw this in the thing. He brought out Tory Lanez, who everybody has backed off completely.
So now you're talking. So this was a multi-layered situation.
Yeah.
Bringing out Tory Lanez was the extra mush in the face.
Right. So it's kind of, I'm curious to see what he does next, because it seems like he feels like he can get his money high, if he can get his money, he has his fan base and just whatever, I'm uncancelable. So he's kind of testing that out.
Yes.
I mean, he smacked a woman on camera and came back from that like it was nothing. He's done a whole bunch of stuff and came back from it like it was nothing. So I'm curious. I really am. Boosie did a live and defended him against, everything, and then came at Lil Nas X, right, and called him the F word, the
old school,
and I know everybody in the chat was like, oh, I was just telling my pops earlier, I haven't heard that word in mainstream, anywhere, comedy, movies, songs, anywhere so much, and when you hear it, it's just oh.
Yeah, it's something I'd say.
Yeah, I was like, okay. Yeah. So the fact that he said it, mind you, he was just fighting to get his Instagram back.
We're going to talk about that. Let's not get ahead.
You're right. My fault.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, go ahead. Somebody said ferret.
Ferret.
Yeah.
Ferret. Here's the thing. First of all, phobia means you're afraid of something.
Right.
So we do know. I ain't never scared.
Yeah.
Right. None of us are scared of people who have a different sexual preference.
Right.
Because that's all we're talking about. Right.
Right.
Somebody with a different sexual preference. We're not afraid of that. He brought Tory Lanez out there, who's on the shit list.
Yeah.
Right? With feminist women, boom, boom, boom. And so I'm not going to discount The Rock may have been behind orchestrating some of this stuff, right? We also, now, a part of Dababy's apology, and I saw this on his gram, he said, oh, my bad, I should have defended. He said, I'm sorry for not offending the Jewish people. And I thought that was bizarre for him. He said, man, if I'm all in, y'all might as well accuse me, basically, of all of that stuff. Dababy has the potential to be a self-made artist.
Right.
This is a great opportunity to cancel culture.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? If he says, I don't give a shit what y'all say. Right? If the fans like my music, I'm always going to find avenues to perform my music. Now, with that being said, he just got canceled overseas at a huge,
Yeah, well,
concert.
I think the showrunner said it wasn't due to that. It wasn't due to his statements, but that's just I have to throw that out there.
That's just make a phone call. Listen, I think you need to, you know what I mean?
Right.
But we also have always spoke on this platform about if your movement is sponsored by corporation, if you all corped up, there is no revolution, there is no independence in your thought or your action. We own your thoughts and your actions. If your actions get caught by TMZ and we don't like them, we penalize you.
Right.
If your thoughts are put to paper and you press send or in your Twitter and we don't like your thoughts, we can cancel you.
Right.
So these are things that when you come into the entertainment world these days, more so than ever before, you have to take all of those things into consideration. I just watched the NBA draft, and it, beautiful. More black guys with black women.
I love it.
Than I've seen in a minute.
I love it, yeah.
At least in the top 10.
Yeah.
At least in the top 10.
Hey, mama,
Mama, that's something else. But I watch for that kind of stuff to see what the future looks like for black women with these guys, right? But it opened up with Benny the Butcher.
Right, yes.
Right? Benny the Butcher, whose entire catalog is about selling drugs. Right? Everything. I kill people, I sell drugs, even though he got caught lacking at a Walmart. That's a whole nother story.
We could debate about that.
We could debate about that.
Ahead,
right.
Go ahead.
But I'm just trying to show you. So the corporations, they will allow you to kill your own, talk about your own,
right?
Distribute drugs amongst your own,
right?
Because ESPN is Disney.
Right.
Here it is, this known or not even known, a professed drug dealer.
Okay.
That's no different than Bill Cosby professing to put shit in people's drinks.
Right.
But he, and we wanted to, find him guilty on his profession. So why is not Benny the Butcher in handcuffs?
Right.
Why is not Cardi B in handcuffs? That's another story. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is bring this back around to the corporate situation.
Okay.
True independent artistry has an opportunity to make a return.
Okay.
And Dababy could be the one because he's crazy enough to think he can do it. Now, some people say his music is ignorant. We just saw his new video.
Yeah.
That was some ignorant shit. I ain't gonna lie. That was some real ignorant shit, right?
Yeah.
But he's one of them, as Red Pill called him, one of them geechies who just don't care. So I had zero problems with him saying, if if you ain't got HIV and AIDS and all of that, because I didn't look at it as a statement that was geared toward black women who claimed it.
Oh, go ahead, yeah.
And the gay community who claimed that we're the number one, and no, we're the number one. It's a party, and in a party, we used to say, "Oh, if you got on clean underwear."
Yeah.
Now, what if the people who got on dirty drawers got offended?
I'm offended. Yeah.
I'm offended. Isn't it weird that your mother used to always say? Well, I know my mother. Boy, you have on clean drawers because you never know when you're gonna get in an accident. I never knew the science behind the clean underwear and an accident. But we'll figure that out.
Okay, I thought you was going to tell me just now.
No.
Okay,
I never knew what.
Thought you cracked the code.
Because if I'm in an accident, I'm probably going to shit my pants.
Right.
So my drawers going to be fucked up anyway. But that's beside the point. So Dababy is in a unique situation. There are people artists who are just tired of having to walk this fine goddamn line to appease everybody. And they're speaking out and saying, yo.
They're tired of walking that line and then trying and then still getting canceled for something.
Right, absolutely.
So they're just like, yo, you know what? I might as well just double down what the hell I'm already talking about. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely. So this is where we are now, where artists can't even defend another artist because your company, your corporation might not like your association with that.
Right.
And see, this is why, we've always spoke about these corporations run this world.
Yeah.
They run this realm, and you can't exist or consider yourself a huge artist unless you corped up. And if you corped up, then don't mention that word corporation and revolution in the same sentence. Do not, because
and that goes for all your favorites.
That's go for all your favorites, all of them. It's impossible. It's impossible to say, because being revolution, it means you got to speak. You are against the grain. You are truly for the people at all costs. That's my definition of a revolution or revolutionary. Somebody who's for the people. And if you're for the people, you're usually against big government, because big government is trying to suppress the people.
Yeah. So if you're going against police brutality and Nike secretly paying your checks,
giving you $30 million, I'm confused.
I'm also confused.
Nike gives you $30 million, but yet you're going against the police.
And Nike also pays the police. And
Nike gives money to the police every year. I'm confused.
You know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. Let's stay on this, sir. Stay on this. So a whole bunch of people came out to the what's his name? Basketball player Swaggy P. He came out and said something. Everybody just like, yo, freedom of speech. And I've always said how left we've gone, like completely one way on the spectrum when it comes to a lot of these subjects, a lot of these topics, that the woke culture, which is also co-opted, like they co-opted the word woke anyway, but that culture is going to eat itself, because it's going to meet head on with something else to this effect now, right? So, prime example, somebody said, I can't call him Lil Nas X, Lil Nasty X, whatever you want me to call them. He just did a video of black men twerking in jail. Dababy just did a video in jail, wilding out, stabbing people, having sex with guards, wilding the hell out.
Yes.
Right? And then the Griot picked it up. They said it was ignorant. Blavity picked it up, said it was ignorant. A whole bunch of other people said it was ignorant and homophobic. That is his freedom of expression, is it not? Just like that was his freedom of expression.
And this both dropped in the same week.
So
it's showing you the hypocrisy in real time. Lil Nas X is beautiful. It's art. He in there twerking in prison, butt-ass neck with a bunch of men. But Dababy comes out. He got a female security guard. He in there he's stabbing dudes. And this is offensive. This is, a problem. Right? But this is his form of artistic expression. You can't have it both ways. So this cancel culture is going to eat itself because it's built on hypocrisy. It's sort of like saying, wear a mask, but don't wear a mask. Mm-hmm. And if you don't wear a mask, the people who wore a mask could get infected by you who didn't wear a mask. Yeah. Who's on first? What's on second? I don't know what's on third. Right? So we are in real time. This thing is just getting goddamn confusing.
It's getting stupid. It's always getting stupid.
It's getting stupid.
But it's just getting there. And I'm, like I said at the beginning of this, I'm curious to see what Dababy does, because even at the end of that video, he put up a post in rainbow letters, like, don't fight hate with hate, and to the effect like, you want to be you and I want to be me, something like that.
Yes.
So again, if you're mad at that,
you got to be mad at it all.
You got to be mad at it all, right?
And if you're not mad at it all, you're revealing your hand and just where you stand in this whole situation. Now, the elephant in the room is the alphabet soup got a lot of clout in that industry.
Well, T.I. just said he's tired of the alphabet soup people bullying rappers.
Yes.
Which sounds wild, because these gangster rappers are getting bullied.
Bullied by alphabet soup.
Yes.
But it goes to show you, and we've always said, you want to know who run this thing, find out who you can't talk about.
Yes.
Right? I just got finished said Benny the Butcher was on ESPN, owned by Disney.
Mm-hmm.
And he, don't get me wrong, first of all, his rhyme for the NBA joint was crazy. Yeah. It was nice. You know, we know he got bars. Yeah. But his reputation, his energy, his vibration, his brand is built on the destruction of black men and women in our community. I don't care how you dress it up.
That's right? Yeah.
So they allowing that to flow. Now, I want to add this little wrinkle to this while it's on my mind. We were speaking about the ADL.
Yes. Oh, right.
And PayPal.
Yes, on Monday.
And I think people didn't really understand the magnitude of what we were talking about. I'll give you an example. They say, let's say they say Black Dot is anti-Semitic, right?
Yep.
Does that mean they can cut off, because I own a t-shirt business, can they cut my PayPal account just because they accused me of being anti-Semitic?
Yes, they can.
And if they do that, then that's another level of warfare, because Dababy might have a shop.
Right.
He might have an online store. It might be a number of things that if he is... So having the ADL, which we know really is an organization designed by the real estate agents to protect their brand. And they use those words because they're powerful to get what they want. If they put that stamp on you, your personal life now can be, and how you do business could be in danger. So think about the Nation of Islam, who probably sell tons of bean pies and final calls. I don't know if they're online. Just saying, think about all of the ones that look at Reza Islam, who has a book online.
Right.
Look at all of the people who they have the ability now to just say, you know what? Here's the stamp. I put the stamp on you. And if PayPal just obliges and acquiesces to the opinions of the ADL, this is a brand new level of warfare.
And also, right, when we're talking about this, we're talking about PayPal, and then the quick response from black people, especially in the conscious community, is what? Let's build our own PayPal.
Right.
We just need to build our own PayPal. But you have to understand, companies this big, they don't get that big by sheer capitalism alone, right? It takes government to... A country would never let a company get that powerful
without input.
Input and help. Prime example, Amazon is a damn near almost $1 trillion company, right? And Amazon servers... we're on the internet. We're probably using Amazon servers right now.
They own
like 60%
of servers. Period.
Internet servers, not just internet servers. You get what I'm saying? So when we think about just using our own, and we just going whatever YouTube say this, we just gonna create our own. It takes resources that we don't even have the capability of thinking about.
But you know what, Malcolm? What I know,
and that's not me being a downer.
It's the reality. Our people like to say shit like that because it makes them feel good. Not that they're going to actually follow up on it. So a lot of times, and we'll talk about this in great detail, we just want to feel, we so low on the totem pole of powerless people that sometimes just the thought is sort of like the boom boom room in life. And Ray cooked the boom boom room, and everyone wanted to be involved. Tell me what my position is in the boom boom room. So when we say shit like that,
right,
I know on the surface it sounds great, but that means you didn't really think this process through, or you do not understand the complexity of how this piece is run,
right,
and who they're going to allow to do that. Because if they allow black people to get that kind of power, dude, we all coming up, right? So no one understand, none of these mega $1 trillion organizations were started in no fucking garages that you think of Amazon and Google. They all got that garage story.
Yeah.
Oh, we were in a garage.
In Silicon Valley. And then if you saw where they started in Silicon Valley, where they like located, they all... It's like, it's weird.
Yeah,
like
it's all in one little...
Yeah.
It's a hub because the ley lines of energy that are in those places, the vortex of energy in that particular region is designed for them to receive that kind of energy.
Yeah.
Anytime, trust me, they didn't just arbitrarily put the technologically advanced shit anywhere.
Yeah.
It's on specific ley lines of energy that is garnered and brought in. So know and understand all of those things when we start talking about our dreams and what it is we're going to do. And I'm not telling young people not to dream big. I'm one of the biggest dreamers we have.
Oh, boy.
I dream big. But we have to dream big, and then we have to meet that dream with expectations and actions that are going to bring forth actual results. And that's where my family comes in and says, Dad, that's great. How the fuck we gonna do that? You know what I mean? So I just wanted to add that to the mix.
So I think the baby, he lost a couple sponsors, a couple clothing lines.
But if the fans are true,
let's see,
and it's about the music,
let's see.
Then let's see, because look at what's connected to it: airlines, private jet companies, hotels, venues.
Let's see.
All of these things that help make you who you are. You can't even go straight to YouTube because Leo Cohen might be in the mix and decide they want to shadow ban you. Somebody just in the chat just said they ain't getting no signal that we up. They had to click on it. So we know what's going on here and the ability or inability of us to truly control our own destiny. So I'm with Baby only in the sense of artistic expression and freedom of choice and freedom of speech, so to speak. I don't necessarily follow his message. He is of a different generation than I am when it comes to music. I personally hold my own artist, who I love, a little bit more responsible for what it is that I'm expecting from them, and give them a leeway to be a little hood and street with it, because we all are. But this is the realm that we're in, and I'm rooting for him because I'm tired of anonymous people sitting at home and canceling people.
Yo, it be people,
having the
We were just talking because Rachel Nichols was on the draft, right? And I forgot all about him. Oh snap, Rachel Nichols, right? And even though like I don't care for her, but I was saying that we've allowed people who wouldn't even watch her on TV cancel her.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So it'll be people who've never listened to the baby have the power to cancel him.
Right.
That bugs me out.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? They have no stake in the matter, no skin in any of the game, and they're allowed to just have a voice. That bugs me the hell out.
Yeah, well, this internet thing has changed the game.
Oh, man.
It has given people who shouldn't have a voice.
Yeah.
Not saying you shouldn't have a voice, but the power of the algorithm and what it can do, and your ability to still remain anonymous. You know what I'm saying? I remember my boy was telling me that his wife's sister was getting at, I think, Beyonce or somebody, and then when you look at her, she looks hideous. You know what I mean? In her own life. He said she don't do nothing in her life. She don't work. She sit on a fat ass. And he's like, look at you. like really, but behind the screen, you have a voice to critique whoever you want,
right? How
you want to critique them, and there's really no retribution for that.
Yeah. But speaking of hypocrisy and staying on the topic of the baby, so Ed Buck, the Democratic donor who's friends with Hillary Clinton of Joe Biden and a lot of your favorite Democrats, was actually convicted the other day.
Oh, clap that up.
Okay?
He's going to jail.
Yes, but I want, like, even though this is a victory, I want people to just kind of pay attention because he wasn't convicted for murder. He was convicted for like providing the drugs that somebody overdosed on. You get what I'm saying? So just look at the language when it comes to that. But also want to point out that nobody who got at the baby for his quote unquote homophobic remarks said anything about Ed Buck, who gay black men have died in his house.
Yes.
He has literal bodies in his house. They've died. And nobody said anything. Elton John, who everybody made a big deal because he came at the baby, he didn't say anything about Ed Buck, right? All your allies, or your favorite allies who, cape for LGBTQIA+.
They are the most hypocritical people I know.
I didn't hear anything from them.
Because they only come out for their causes. You know what I mean? Same thing with the real estate agents.
But just prime example how these organizations, these groups are a joke because gay black men will destroy you if you come at
for their cause.
For their cause. Oh. But white gay men didn't say anything about Ed Buck, did they?
Not one thing.
Not a thing.
Crickets.
Nothing.
Crickets.
And then the excuse I kept seeing from everybody was, well, DaBaby is a celebrity. Ed Buck, a lot of people don't know Ed Buck. Isn't that the problem? That's the point I'm making.
Yeah, that's the point he's making. Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, just,
all we're doing is pointing out the hypocrisy in all of this. You know what I mean? And hopefully this guy still does a lot of time.
Yeah.
But he should have been accused of murder. He's probably smoking fentanyl or whatever and choking these dudes out. These white people have these real weird fetishes. Mm-hmm. The Ashton Kutchers don't even wash their children.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? No. But on a serious note.
But, I saw somebody, because that made it to like a really big website when they were talking about it, right? Like, Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis don't wash themselves, they don't wash their kids. And somebody said if a poor black family said that.
The ADL
ACS would have took their damn kids
immediately.
You get what I'm saying? So,
but what we do know, and people who clean houses, they tell you, these white people hotel rooms and houses be atrocious. Some of the living conditions, because remember when you used to live in caves, right? Yeah. You feel more at home. Not all. You feel at home in a cave.
Yeah.
You need some slop around. Like if I bring a pig home and have him living in luxury, the pig is gonna be like, this is. But if I throw some slop around, the pig kind of feels at home. So I'm just throwing that out there, and that might get us canceled.
Yeah. Yo, real quick.
But can we do any worse?
Speaking of like energy, like ley lines and stuff like that, this is a really random story. Here in New York City, there is a structure called the Vessel downtown that people paid to go to. It's like a vessel. You ever seen it?
It's a stairway. The weird stairway. Yes.
They considering it closing down for good because so many people are just jumping off it.
Yeah. It's something about the energy there, probably near the water as well, and how it's structured, the geometry of it. But who's jumping? Are black people jumping?
No, young people are jumping. A 14-year-old just killed himself in front of his whole family.
Kid?
I don't know if he was black.
Okay.
But I'm saying, if you're in New York City, there's so many tall structures you can kill yourself from. Why is like?
It's something about the way that's designed.
It gotta be.
That is bringing a weird energy.
Yeah, I was just like, I saw it on the news. What the hell's going on there?
It might actually be a Stargate. And what I mean by that is we have a tendency to think Stargate. We think Iran and Sumeria. There are Stargates all over our planet. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Where energy just comes in. And maybe the way that's designed, because they don't. Why is that there?
Right.
It's there for a reason.
Yeah, it's like.
And then when you think about how close it is in proximity to the water, it's probably creating a weird energy. Honey, is your insurance paid up? It is. Take it down there.
They're gonna close that thing, and they spent like millions putting it there too.
Yes. And I actually want to go through and check it out. But is it like you can walk up one way and you come down the elevator or something?
No, yeah, it's an elevator in there and it's like steps. Like,
could I get lost in there?
They're gonna close it, so it's over.
Oh, they're gonna close it.
They're gonna close it, yeah. After that 14.
So after all that money they spent,
they're
gonna close this now. Wow, that is interesting.
It is.
I remember I took you to the kiddie zone.
Come on, man. You mean Discovery Zone?
Discovery Zone. Yeah. And I used to take you there. We had the whole place to ourselves. I would go nice and early, and there you were, just experiencing and venturing and traveling. And then I hear this baby crying. I'm like, who the hell child is in here crying? This is ridiculous.
I actually blame Marcus. Marcus left me.
Goddamn Marcus. Malcolm he's trapped. He's stuck in between the goddamn maze and can't get out. It's embarrassing for me as a parent to have to go in and get my kid.
Blame Marcus.
And I walked right up and just brought you down the stairs. This was the most ridiculous thing.
He left me, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're about to go to commercial break. We'll be back.
Yeah, let's go to commercial break.
Greetings, family. I'm Kay Brown, the executive chef and owner of Plant-Based Eats. Finally, a dessert you can feel really good about. Check out some of our signature treats on www.pb-eats.com. that's with a Z.com. Southern 5 flavor pound cake, lemon pound cake, sea salt caramel cookie bars, and everything in between. Our products are all vegan, all of the time. Our desserts are available for shipping and delivery. So come join us for the guiltless pleasure of some of your traditional desserts, but plant-based.
Welcome to the Sacred Tree, featuring our Spiral Goddess natural hair products inspired by my daughter. At the Sacred Tree, we view our hair as our crown, and it should be treated as such. All of our products are handcrafted with love, from natural organic ingredients packed with essential oils, Ayurvedic herbs, vitamins, and minerals that promotes healthy scalp and stimulates healthy hair growth. Stop by thesacredtree.life and experience our holistic approach to hair care. We have a range of packages to suit your specific hair needs. We also offer customized self-affirmation portraits, handcrafted custom jewelry, and fitness apparel, Operation God Body coming soon. Peace, love, and light, thesacredtree.life.
Check me out, chriskeys.com. I'm worldwide.
Tony Altamirano.
Hi, I'm Gina.
What's up, everybody? I'm Win Vu, award-winning remixer.
Koya, I'm an artist.
Hi, my name's Justina Bethel.
Hi, I'm Mike Bowen from Denton, Texas.
How you doing? This is Tom Cutt from Music by Tom Cutt. Check out Samuel E. Archer's book, Hybrid Executive. We are in the business, and here's how you can be a better business person because you're running your business.
You can find my music at JustinaBeth_EL on Instagram or JustinaBethel.com, and I am a hybrid executive.
I'm a hybrid executive.
I'm a hybrid executive, just like you.
Follow me at Koya Music, and I'm also a hybrid executive.
I'm worldwide, baby, but just know I'm a hybrid executive. That's all you need to know, baby.
You know, get on up, beat.
Check out my music, MikeBowen.com. I'm a hybrid executive.
I'm a hybrid executive.
Hello, wealthy family. This is Ascending Infinite Goddess Shanell, and I just wanted to come and connect with you, share some of my time and energy with you, and let you know that despite what you may be feeling during this spiritual journey, you are not alone. I know it may feel like you're going crazy because that's how I felt at the beginning too, but know that you have your entire spirit team, your ancestors, your angels, your higher divine self, just waiting to connect with you. So if you're looking for confirmation or you're looking for some answers, you're looking for someone that can help you on this spiritual journey path, visit my website, www.ascendinginfinitegoddess, and let's grow together. I'm here to help you. Thank you for sharing some time with me, wealthy family.
I done got sober since it sound right. Since everybody wanna be cool, I don't mind being lukewarm. The life we know is based on a lie. You see the true form is painful. Find an angle or find an angel. The way you see me light up the sky, it star spangled. If it don't change, you see it as a small setback. If I give grades, you all left back. Take a large step back, like James Harden let off 3, wet that. Beat your buzz, I make your whole budget freeze, check that. Temperature, innovator, my own couture, open doors, transform that shit, now it's a jar. So when I say I'm coming through, it's many more. Set up shop here, quicker than the internet store. I do the chores, at my domain, there's no names, my heart like cocaine.
Back. We're back. Thank you for continuing to support.
Yes.
We can't beat it enough in the ground, but we just want you to know we appreciate your support for these companies who support us.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And collective economics is really big.
That's what we about.
Yeah, with us.
It's very big with us.
And thank you for everybody who put something in the super chat. We appreciate you guys.
We appreciate that.
We couldn't get to everybody because we was doing our thing, but we appreciate it all. Thank you so much.
Thank you to Mike Hughes for the Cash App. Appreciate that support as well.
Eli Skywalker. No, I didn't. I'm not gonna lie. I don't keep up.
Nah, we don't know what happened there.
Don't. Yeah.
Somebody wants you to put the 5-hour flat Earth in the.
It's called Hidden History or Lost History of Flat Earth.
Yeah, Lost History of Flat Earth.
Some to that effect. I'm gonna see if I can find it.
Yes, if you can find it.
So, I want to know who those people are. We've been giving them free promo for months now.
Yeah, we have, but someone is always. It's intriguing.
Yeah.
For a number of reasons.
Yeah.
It's just intriguing.
So let's get to it. Everybody's talking about it. Conway with the dress.
Yeah.
Skirt. I don't know. Yeah. First, okay, I saw it on Instagram and immediately said, what?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And then I was trying to look at it, see what it was. It looked like a scarf that he wrapped around his waist, but then his shirt was over it. So it was weird. It was weird.
It was weird.
It was weird, yes.
It was definitely weird.
Conway's my guy, but we got to talk about it.
We definitely have to talk about this and put this in perspective. When I first saw it, I thought perhaps, this is just me, he was coming out of the pool because he was at a pool party with Diddy. Don't ask me what the fuck that's about, right?
More questions.
Yeah, that just adds more questions to the shit. And I assume he was taking a picture in the lobby.
Yeah.
And in a lot of these fancy, expensive places, you cannot come to the lobby in your swim attire.
Right.
So I said he probably wrapped a towel around himself. However, no man wraps a towel around himself like that unless he's home with his wife. And he's got his chest showing. And, I just jumped out the shower, baby, and putting on a little cologne. No man around other men would wrap something around his waist like that. And why not have one of them hoodie towels, one of them robes?
Yeah.
A robe. Had he came out in a robe looking like the king he is with his gold on, I said, okay. But when you come out, because we're talking optics, we're talking perception. And there are those who say, well, in Islam, certain cultures you wear a trunic or a trunic or something that they call it, and that's a part of the code. That is true. And I'm not sure if he's now Islamic, but this is hip-hop. And your culture is hip-hop. And to see that coming out of a pool party.
I think it was in a hot tub.
In a hot tub with Diddy or something. This is... First, your man get caught lacking at Walmart.
Why do you keep bringing that up? Like it can't happen to anybody.
Dude, that can't happen. Dude, okay, watch this. Let's just have it out right now, Malcolm.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's have it out right now.
Let's do it.
Right? You, Benny the Butcher.
Right.
You fly into another city.
Okay.
Gangsters are supposed to be meeting you on the other side.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
All right, you're supposed to be plugged in with the gangsters. Now, you... get off the plane and you ain't got no blicky on. You understood?
Right.
You supposed to have a blicky on the other side because you gangster. Your first trip is not to go to get some hoes, bust down a quarter key of coke, bust down some champagne, get some lobster. You want to go to Walmart.
Yeah.
What the fuck is in Walmart that Benny the Butcher needs? This is the shit I'm asking. Right? Yeah. And an even more important question, who the hell knew you was going to Walmart?
Right?
So maybe the dudes that was with you is the ones that set you up, right? Because listen, you never, as a gangster, I watched enough gangster movies.
Okay.
I understand. I seen Denzel pour the sugar out on the table. Look down the block. This nigga, I'll be right back. You know what I mean? Capping nigga, come back, continue his meal. I've seen my man Robert De Niro, baseball enthusiasms, as Untouchables enthusiasms. You know what I mean? They crack a nigga in the head with the baseball bat. I've seen it all. I've seen Scarface. I'm the bad guy, okay? She can't even have a baby. Okay, her womb is all corrupted. I've seen it all. Right? This is Benny the Butcher. He wants to go to Walmart. I don't know what the fuck's in Walmart that he wants. He gets there. and the dudes who are driving with him, they don't have guns. Somebody approaches his vehicle, shoot this nigga, and rob him.
I think it was inside of Walmart.
That's even worse. That's even worse. Because they have security cameras, all this.
Yeah,
and welcome to Walmart, and you get shot.
Okay, let's get back to Conway.
So my point is, all I said was, I didn't say he wasn't a dope rapper.
Yeah.
I said he got caught lacking.
He did.
All right, he got caught lacking. That's my case on how this nigga got caught lacking. All right, so now, back to your man who was in the hot tub with Love. Ain't that his name now?
Yeah.
Him and Love and a few other these dudes is in the hot tub, and he come out and take this picture. First of all, this nigga look like he got 2 left feet. I could tell he don't play no ball.
Yeah.
It's no when you stand like that.
Yeah.
You Zion Williamson's the only nigga who can stand like that and probably dunk a basketball. So I'm just saying, I tried to go the Islamic route, and then his caption was, "Now I'm too important for you dudes." That was the caption under the picture. What does that mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know what that means, and I don't know if I lost my feed here.
But it did, take him back. And then I read the comments, and everybody in the comments was getting at him.
Yeah.
I was just like, okay, so he must know. You know what I mean? Like he must know what the reaction would be, after posting that.
So somebody said hot tub time machine. So is he riding that wave now because it's extra? Or what part of it? Listen, again, I've only watched gangster movies. What part of the gangster shit is this? That's all I'm asking.
I don't know. And somebody asked Alexander McQueen. Ah, yeah.
Alexander McQueen. I thought I saw a MC and B on it, and thought it stood for McQueen. I see an MC and a big B on the towel or whatever that is.
Yes, McQueen.
Yeah, MCQ or something. Yeah, that's what I mean. So what does that mean?
I don't know.
Is that a clothing line or something?
It is.
Is it a male's clothing line? Fancy stuff?
I think. I'm not sure.
He sells skirts?
I don't got enough money for that.
Okay. So, give the man the opportunity to explain, but the optics, because if this was Lil Baby or Lil Uzi Vert, or Lil Nas X, we be going in.
You mean, yeah.
And these guys are supposed to represent everything masculine in this day and time in hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Yeah.
They are supposed to be the masculine embodiment. Whether I agree what they're rhyming about, the drugs and all that shit, that's a masculine energy.
Right.
That is a 90s vibration when dudes was real masculine talking about being masculine. So he got caught lacking now.
Yeah, he did.
And I think his lacking is worse than his man's lacking.
Okay.
So that's 2 down.
Yeah.
All right, 2 down. Benny the Butcher and Conway caught lacking. And if I ever see these dudes and you hit me, I'm going to fall to the ground. Malcolm will be filming, and then I will own the empire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Okay. So Netflix announced the other day that everybody who works on their Netflix-based movies in the U.S., cast, crew, everything, has to now take the vaccine. Candy. Sorry.
Everybody got to take the candy.
Everybody has to take it.
Or you can't even film movies with them.
So they're the first major film studio to do so, to make that a mandate.
Okay, well, this thing is getting...
Facebook announced that everybody returning back to their buildings have to take the candy. Google announced the same thing.
Because what you guys don't understand is these companies have been paid billions of dollars. I was listening to Dr. Alim, very good doctor to listen to when it comes to the candy, the effects of the candy, potential, and he's in a network of other doctors who study and bring forth information. And Dr. Alim said that the 4 major companies, the 4 horsemen, who this is a biblical prophecy, basically got $100 billion each. So we want to know how they're getting paid if it's free. There's nothing in the world that's free, ever.
Right.
So they have $100 billion to spend. So they've been tossing this money around to the media. They own the media. The media, pharmaceutical companies, doctors, rappers, entertainment. So this is why you've seen a heavy barrage of people going out on the ledge saying, get that.
Yeah.
Get that because they've been paid to say that. Also, what I didn't know, according to Dr. Alim, he said, not Alim Bey, that's the guard. That's also the guard. Dr. Alim, go to dralim.com. Spell it out just like that. Dr. Doctor Alim. And he said Pfizer and Moderna have never made a vaccine ever before. They usually doing regular pharmaceutical prescriptions. So they were paid all of this money to be and this is their first time. They're not even good at this shit.
Yeah.
And we know Johnson & Johnson can't even make fucking baby powder.
Fact.
Right? So this is another aspect. And I heard the Association of Pediatrics. That's all babies. The biggest donor in the world to them is Pfizer. Pfizer is also the biggest, allegedly, criminal organization in the world in terms of how many lawsuits are against them, how many doctors they bribe, how many falsified records they present. So now, why not would these pharmaceutical companies also be paying movie executives?
Yeah.
It's a piece of money for everybody. Look at Bootsy.
Oh man, that was crazy.
Your man Bootsy decided, look, I need you to get the candy, man.
Yeah, because I'm gonna have a concert that nobody gonna go to.
Yeah, and I need my Instagram page back because associated with his Instagram page is his whole livelihood.
Yeah.
Right? And it seemed like, remember, this guy from Instagram was on The Breakfast Club. Recently, and they mentioned Bootsy and why he was dismissed. And it seemed like he begged the dude, he was in his car, give me my page back, man. Just give me my page back. I need my page back. And then the next video I saw, he was like, yo, man, I need you to take that. Come on out, take it, man. I don't care what you're going to do. Just take it, man. So we do know that there's a lot of money being spread around, and money is the rule of the day for these people.
So first of all, the medical industry or the medical community, right? Their whole livelihood revolves around grants and money to do their research, to do, everything they do. So when magazines, when CNN, Fox News, when everybody, they prop up a doctor that says this, he's financially incentivized to say whatever the crowd goes.
Absolutely.
That's usually what it is.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
If I have a problem with, let's say, Pfizer,
right,
and they bring me in, an independent person to investigate Pfizer, it's like they're investigating themselves.
Right.
At the end of the day, because I'm going to find what I need to find to say this is good for you.
Also, Anthony Fauci, from what I understand, his company, I think the NIH, I think they're in charge of a lot of the grants that get passed out.
Yes.
So, if de facto, that means whatever I say, you better say as well. So that's why a lot of these people parrot what he.
And those who went against him were ousted.
All of them.
Right?
Yeah.
All of them. And I need you to look up the Pulitzer, not the Pulitzer Prize, the Nobel Peace virologist.
Oh, I'll get that for you right now, as man.
Who said, dude, the ones who took the candy are the ones who are going to spread
I'll find that for you.
The craziness.
Yeah.
Right? Because obviously, if you took the candy, they injected you with the candy, with the actual virus. Right? And then when the protein spikes, next thing you know, you giving it out. What's it? Michael Rappaport, who I don't really like, he was funny as hell. He said, so now you're trying to tell me. I was very excited to, I felt like a hero. I
just posted
the article. His faces look like that. I felt like a fucking hero. I took the vaccine, and then you're going to tell me that I'm a fucking super spreader now? He said, I just watched fucking Fauci on Fox and CNN, and, I took the vax, and now you're going to tell me that I took the vax, I'm a fucking super spreader? I laughed my ass off.
Yeah, that was funny.
Funny shit. All right, so the super spreaders, don't forget about what you're hearing. tag you at the super spreaders is the ones who ate the candy.
Yeah, so again, CDC, and a lot of people are getting fed up. A lot of people are getting fed up with the CDC because they're putting out conflicting information. You should do this, you should do that, and then what's happening is people they're going on TV saying these things, so people have obviously record. It's public record.
Yeah.
So people are just putting the videos together like, you said this not 2 months ago.
I just put a video up of Fauci.
Yeah.
A 5-minute video.
Yeah.
Going back and forth. Wear the mask. Don't wear the mask.
And then
kids don't need the mask. Kids need the mask. Wear the mask. Don't wear the mask.
Yeah.
And it is a level of hypocrisy. Somebody said, this is like a CNL skit.
Yeah, and then he just went on and said, CDC's never flip-flopped. It's a lie.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
I wanted to ask you this. Yeah, continue.
No, go ahead.
I didn't see none of the major rappers promote this, though.
Interesting.
That was interesting. I'm talking about Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Love.
Yeah, Diddy. Yeah.
Beyonce.
Yeah.
Drake. The real heavy influencers.
I have a theory.
I saw mid-level influencers. Yeah. What's your theory on this?
I think it comes down to money. I think Jay-Z and Beyonce, Diddy, they're up such a level where if they just kind of stay out of the public eye, it won't raise suspicion as to like why we need to get you to do these things. That's just me.
So you're saying they're financially above the fray.
Yeah.
Where they don't have to put their opinion, but they usually always have to put their opinion in because the people who are paying them are above finances.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I'm just curious, but what's even LeBron?
But LeBron, he wasn't in the playoffs anymore, so you just stopped hearing about it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Stephen A. Smith tried to draw him out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So that's my theory. That's why that's my theory, because of LeBron. Like, he isn't in the public eye, so it's just kind of like... So, like, if you see, like, Jay-Z, like, promoting the album, I think, and he's out, which he never does.
More people would have access to ask
like,
questions.
so how do you feel?
Yes.
And then what? So I think I think they're just trying to, like, wait it out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
You are tuned into the sounds of urban.
And to say that, because Diddy is always looking for an opportunity,
right,
to throw himself in the mix of something political or something. So I find that, somebody said Diddy was making a shirt saying "shot or die."
Oh yeah. So Simone Biles, I think she's like the all-time winningest like American gymnast, something to that effect. She's like the GOAT, whatever. Like she knows how to do a trick nobody can duplicate, and she's the GOAT. So she bowed out of the Olympics, I think during like the semifinals or whatever, and they wound up losing, I guess, that event.
Mm-hmm.
But somebody else wound up winning the all-around gold medal for America. This Asian girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I thought her leaving at first was kind of interesting because it feels like a lot of just top athletes are just leaving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's kind of getting weird.
It's kind of just getting like, yo, my mental health can't take it. I won't go. So her excuse, or her reasoning, was that she was experiencing what gymnasts know as the twisties. That's when like you're up in the air and you're twisting and you don't know where you are. Like it's like a disconnect between like what's happening.
Get disoriented.
You get disoriented up there, and a lot of gymnasts were just like, "Yo, that's a real thing. Like that's like you can really get hurt like that." So we understand. And she cited her mental health and things like that as and Naomi Osaka, like she bowed out of the Wimbledon. Was that Wimbledon?
Yes.
And then Sha'Carri Richardson, remember she smoked after she won, or was it before she raced?
But she found out that her
biological mother, had passed
away, which led to her to smoke and
so
things.
So we're seeing a lot around mental health in sports that I've seen before.
Never before
seen. You know what I mean? And I'm not sure what that's about. But I thought the Simone Biles thing was a little interesting.
It's almost like she took a dive, though.
That's what it felt like.
Kind of felt she took a dive so this Chinese girl or this Asian girl could win it.
Yeah.
Because the Asian girl really, in her mind, thought she could beat Biles, but she couldn't. And it seemed like Biles, just my humble opinion, and I don't want to say that to dismiss that she could have had some mental issues.
Right.
You know what I mean? I never want to, get in that point. I'm gonna do a whole piece on that coming soon. Mental illness, and how we beat up on the mentally ill people in our community. But for now, it almost seemed like she took a dive, but at this, so that this Asian girl could win, right? Or so. But we're seeing a trend. 3 young black prominent women, who are all using the same, But this whole sports thing, it finally could become an overwhelming.
That too.
It's an overwhelming thing because you work on your craft, but now your craft is now a part of a social media dynamo that has absolutely nothing to do with your craft. You are associated with companies. We need to make money off your craft. We need to pull you in all these different directions. So it can become very overwhelming because as a celebrity that she is, I want to, when does she find the time to practice? You know what I'm saying? On that level, because there's people who practice 4 straight years for the Olympics. Yeah. Usually people with no names. Right. This is all they have. But when you become a celebrity, let's say you win 1 or 2 gold medals, and now is your hunger still the same? Right. Or are they pulling you to promote Pepsi? She threw the first pitch out at this. Are they pulling you all over the place? And, you could throw Kyrie Irving in this mix, too, among other players who are demonstrating mental, not instability, but I think they're starting to hit a breaking point.
Yeah. Somebody said, I'm not taking anything away from Simone Biles. Like, she's nasty. I know that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've watched some of her stuff, but I'm just watching the trends. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that Asian person won, that doesn't escape me either.
Yeah, Treasure said it was probably a ritual. I can't deny that.
I really
can't.
Throwing my shoulder out. I'm just, Yeah. And I've said, like, especially this year, America's going through. They're doing a lot to make the Asian community, Asian community up within this country. But
right, and that might have been an olive branch because us in Asia we've been at odds a little bit recently.
Us in Asia, you mean China?
Yeah, China.
Us in Asia.
Yeah, China. Yeah. China. Side note, no, I'll tell that story another time, another ghetto Cosby story. Anyway. But they ain't playing LeBron's movie.
Right, that's,
so this might have been a little olive branch.
Are we sorry?
You never really know.
We sorry?
You never really know how deep this runs.
But it also doesn't escape me that these white journalists have dogpiled on Simone Biles.
Oh, absolutely. That's a separate thing.
Yeah.
That's a separate thing for them to see because they know how strong the black woman is, and they wanted to. What's his name? Pierce Morgan.
Yeah.
The blonde blue-eyed chick who went at Osaka and Osaka blocked her, and so they become cannon fodder to sell papers because Trump is no longer here.
Yeah.
So the news cycles are very low right now.
Yeah.
So, something to look forward to.
But I also would like to point out as well that as Americans, we're not looking good in the Olympics.
No, this is the first time we're looking kind of bad. Even the basketball team.
Yeah, like we're not looking like just tight at all in anything.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So just pay attention to that as well. Like we're kind of, I don't know.
Yeah, something ain't right.
I don't know.
Either everybody else is catching up or we lacking.
Also, as soon as Osaka lost, she became a black woman again in the media.
I peeped that. Yep, I saw a report, black woman. Oh, she wasn't black 2 weeks ago when she was...
She was Asian, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I saw that.
Yeah, I peeped that too. Yep, I sure enough did.
Malcolm, what you mean about you know what the hell I'm talking about, J Bags?
Come on, J Bags.
Oh, man.
You're listening to the sounds of Urban X.
Real quick, as a win for guys everywhere, you remember Kelly Clarkson? She was like the first winner of American Idol.
Yes.
She is going through a nasty divorce, and she has to pay her ex-husband $200,000 a month.
Talking about
that's OD.
Even if he a white boy, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Get that money because you got to take care of yourself too. You used to a certain kind of lifestyle. Yeah. You know what I mean? So yes, get that money.
Oh, JB, somebody said, thank you for the super chat. So, Russians hacked her medical records. According to the Joe Rogan podcast, she takes ADHD pills, which are illegal over there.
Who?
Oh, Simone Biles.
Whoa.
Oh, so if you get disoriented in the air. Yeah, that could have something to do with her not being able to take her ADHD pills.
Maybe.
Oh,
maybe.
Yeah, it's a lot. Yo,
it's a lot. The Olympics.
Yeah, the Olympics.
And the Olympics is a corrupt.
Yeah.
That is a corrupt cesspool of things. So thank you for that info. Thank you for that info. That could have something to do with. And she just got a new boyfriend too. Right.
He's like a football player, right?
Yeah, football player.
Oh, yeah.
You know how that go. She might have been like, boo, fuck these Olympics. I'm coming on home, boo. Shit, you know how it is.
Yeah.
He like, come on home, baby. I got you.
Speaking of women, and apparently women now have to register for the draft.
Clap that shit up. Yeah. Y'all think y'all can do everything we can fucking do anyway. You want to be men. You want to equal all this shit, right?
Yeah.
Here it is. Strap up. As soon as the war break out. Hey, honey. All right, now go out there because, I got hemoglobin, nigga. Ain't no draft for me. But wifey, we rooting for you, girl. Going out there.
That's crazy.
Get you a gun.
But I think that alarmed people because it's like, why the hell are we even thinking about a draft anyway?
Yeah, that's a whole nother issue. I'm just being funny, guys. Our women should never be put in harm's way in any shape, form. But this is the world we live in now. You know what I mean? Where everyone, are fighting for their place and they want a gun to go out there and get shot. I mean, you know what it is.
I want to play some audio from the mayor of this great city, New York.
Okay, hold on. Let's plug it in.
No, let's just.
Let's plug it in. Let's get
Okay, you want to be fancy.
Let's get fancy.
All right, hold on. Let me find it. Okay, I got it.
Plug that in. Get fancy with it.
If my kids
are 5
years old and up, and look, I'm a parent. My kids went to New York City public schools. If my kids were going to school in September, I would be running to get them vaccinated right now. And like was said a moment ago, we used to do this as parents all the time for a variety of vaccinations. We've got to shake people at this point and say, come on now. We tried voluntary. We could not have been more kind and compassionate as a country. Free testing everywhere you turn, incentives, friendly, warm embrace. The voluntary phase is over. We can keep doing those things. I'm not saying shut it down. I'm saying voluntary alone doesn't work. It's time for mandates because of
Yep. There we go.
There you go. And the new word of the week is mandates. That's the new word.
That's the new word. That's the new buzzword.
Yeah, that's the new buzzword.
Yeah, so mandates.
The new word is mandates. Somebody said the news is annoying now. Yeah, it is, Golden Lion.
It's so annoying because every 32 seconds they're promoting their agenda. You know how much money you have to have and how important this agenda is?
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Now, on Monday's show, before we go to commercial break, we mentioned that was it Soros and Bill Gates?
Oh, yes.
Are now investing in a new testing system.
Yes.
To test for the candy, or test for the symptoms and all of that. Come to find out, the CDC has finally said that the PCR test is a faulty. Go to their website. A faulty goddamn test that should not be used to determine this. So wait a minute here. So all of those test results were faulty, or potentially faulty. I also asked the question, Malcolm, what happened to the flu?
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. And it's funny because now all of that falls under the 19.
Oh, yes.
Right? So a lot of you guys who thought you had the 19 had a bad case of the goddamn flu. And I'm going to keep it a beam with you. Everybody who I personally knew who called me and said, yo, D, I got that. I said, and this was just me, I need you to act like you have the flu. Why? Does not mean the flu can't kill you. The flu kills thousands of people a year. But in your mindset and psyche, if you think you got the flu, you know you can beat that. You know you can win. You get under the blanket. You get your juice. You build up your immune system. Rarely ever are you thinking that you out of here. Mm-hmm. But if I told you had that thing, the mindset alone could kill you and take you out.
But now, 2021, we're about to be August. If you heard you got it, right? You think, I'm gonna just hunker down at home. I got it now. I'm straight. I'm gonna get past this, because they're turning that into the 2019 flu.
Yes,
and they're making the Delta. Also, something's been bothering me. How are they testing for the Delta?
Right. How can you use the same test that was faulty to begin with, the candy test for one thing, and now there's a new variant, and now the test also can test for that?
Also, keeping it going, if you know the Greek alphabet, Delta isn't second or third. It's Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta. Delta's fourth.
Yeah, Delta's fourth.
I didn't hear nothing about the Gamma variant.
Right.
And then the New York Post posted something a month ago, I think, about India having the Lambda variant.
Oh, God
Lambda
damn.
is like 11.
Oh, goddamn.
You get what I'm saying? So, and the New York Post posted that. I'll find that for you guys. So, like, where
what makes this interesting is they can just keep this thing going. They could just come out to Alpha, Delta, this, and keep this. This is the new norm. Now, something else has bothered me since we're keeping it going.
Okay.
Children, the most amazing thing ever. Children were immune to all of this.
Yeah.
Immune. Like, it knew, like, you know what, don't mess with the kids.
Yeah.
It just had an intelligence to start messing with adults.
Yeah.
But now they want to give the kids the candy because they might, the new variant might. Dude, I don't understand what the hell's going on. This is getting crazy.
Yes. It's not making sense.
It's not making any sense at all.
So, just be vigilant, everybody.
Just be vigilant.
We're going to go to a commercial break.
Yes, let's do that. Let's do that.
Yeah, fuck the shit, flip the script and get it right. Rewrite history, so this time we may get it right. Take the jewels from our elders, rock them and wear them tight. Apply it to your life, and so you're not blinded of your sight. It's taken by the white man, cause it's blacks we fight. And we taught that we angry and mad just out of spite. But we too grumpy black men, tired of the lies given to the kid in their lifetime. Real eyes, realize, never fly by me, by we the people, how are we? If we treat it like the dirt beneath our feet, why we trees waiting to grow up, real with knowledge, but whoever show us the names is Bobby making on the seat. We'll bring your mind and show you things you thought you never see. Just be open-minded, take a listen, and you will see just how much truth and knowledge a black man can really speak.
You have 60 seconds to paint the perfect picture. 30 seconds to sell your brand. 15 seconds to make an impression. 6 seconds to introduce yourself. 1 second.
A voice can change the world, so let me.
Leslie over for you. And the talent you possess. Leslie over upon you. We need your voice, so yes we do. Leslie over. Leslie over. Leslie over.
Growth in One are all-natural hair, face, and body products designed to grow, rejuvenate, and sustain one's natural beauty. Made from the finest non-toxic ingredients, Growth in One's original formula promises to prevent hair loss, maintain healthy growth, and preserve the overall texture and essence of natural hair. Each one of our products is made from organic essential oils, minerals, vitamins, and proteins to ensure the highest quality of results in every bottle. Whether it's hair growth or skin care, when it comes to quality, reliability, and service, you can be assured Growth in One is committed to the highest standard of excellence. We are constantly growing our product line. Please check out our latest addition, our Amber Aroma Scented Candle. It's hand poured with love. Please visit our website at growthin1.com. Our products are designed to reveal the best version of yourself while including clean ingredients.
And we are back.
In the mix. Hope you had your little bathroom break.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Support those businesses. Gorilla Prints, Athletics.
Leslie O,
you already know. Of course, Two Grumpy Men. You can get that full version of the song on their website.
Yes, people be asking. Go to their website. The description is in it. I mean, their information is in our description.
Yeah, go get and cop that.
They're in the chat right now.
You could be in the whip-up.
Yeah.
Getting it in. You heard?
All right.
And of course, my niece Amber.
Of course.
With her business, and she's been getting some very good reviews on her products. If you would like to advertise with us, you inquire at
sales at urbanx.nyc.
Sales at urbanx.nyc. Say that again.
Sales at urbanx.nyc. I'll put it in the chat.
Yes, you can. Side note, I got this one hair that just keeps hanging out my nose and only want to come out when I do the podcast.
Yeah, it's because you have a cocaine habit. That's what it is.
Why you gonna put my business out there like that, son?
That's what it is.
You know I get right before the show. And now you gonna put my business out there like that. Come on now.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So I have an Urban Excellence story.
Oh, nice.
This week. Shout out. It's a shout out. It's so happy for him. I'm just like, I don't even know this guy, but this is a guy from Michigan. His name is Ray Lucas, and he saved his 2 twin baby girls from a fire and suffered some severe burns in the process.
I heard about this. Let's clap this up right away.
Yeah.
Give me the details to this story.
So he's 23 years old. He left home with his girlfriend and his mother. He left home with his girlfriend and the mother of his, his 18-month-olds, and he came back. When he came back, his mom and his niece was standing out in front. House was engulfed in flames. They were frantic. He said, "Yo, all I knew, I just had to get my babies."
Yes.
So he ran in, couldn't see anything, but he knew from memory where to go. And he went in, came out. He just knew from memory how to do it. And he suffered some very severe burns in the process, but he got his babies out safe and sound.
Yo, man, clap that up, man. Yeah. Let me say this. And these are pictures of beautiful babies.
Yes.
That fight or flight instincts of parents.
Yeah.
Parents can lift there's cases of parents lifting cars off their babies. So we have an innate ability to be strong when we have to. And all he thought about was his babies. And he went in. This is a true hero.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? and brought his babies out, because if he didn't, the smoke inhalation alone, they would have succumbed to that. You know what I mean? And forget about himself. He's not worried about what he physically looks like. This man is a hero, and that is something amazing. And I'm so happy he got those babies, and they can grow up.
Yes. Also, there's a GoFundMe, because the family lost everything. So there's a GoFundMe that was started for the family. One of the twins, she suffered some second-degree burns. But the family, everybody's been donating. They raised over $250,000.
Can we put that in the chat?
I just put it in the chat.
Okay. Because we want to make a donation. You know how we get down.
Yeah.
We will definitely make a donation to this family so that they can get a brand new start, and he can be the dad that they're gonna need.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Fire or no fire, you need your dad. But the fact that he's gonna have a story to tell them about what it took to bring them into this world, and that is truly salute him. What's his name? Lucas?
Yeah, Ray Lucas.
Ray Lucas. We here at Urban X, we salute you, man, for what you did to save your babies, man, at all cost.
Yes.
At all cost.
Donate to the GoFundMe. I'll put it in the chat again.
Yes.
We'll donate to the GoFundMe as well.
Yes.
And we're proud of you, and continue to be excellent.
Continue to be excellent.
So speaking of black fathers, with their their daughters, Will Smith, he is playing the role of Richard Williams, father of Venus and Serena Williams.
Yes.
In a new movie called King Richard.
I saw the trailer. It looks very good, man. I'm interested to see how they portray him, the mother, and everyone else in the story. But it looks like it looks Oscar worthy almost.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
excited
so
to see it.
I'm excited to get their full story. I forgot he passed away a couple of years back.
Me too.
You know what I mean? So and I hope they give you the whole story. Don't just give me the glorious pieces, because when you're training or you're putting that kind of pressure on your children, they lose a certain amount of their childhood, and then they begin to wanting to spend most of their time to make you happy. So what happens is, and this is just my humble opinion, doing a psychoanalysis on Venus and Serena, they are now have to go backwards and try to relive their childhood on some Michael Jackson shit. This is why Michael Jackson was a child at heart. It's because his entire childhood was robbed from him for a mission that was bigger than him, or appeared to be bigger than him. So it may help explain the cultural indifference that we see in Venus and Serena when it comes to the men they choose and things of that nature.
I don't think it's gonna go that far. This looks like a feel good.
Yeah, but I'm just saying subconsciously they love their dad, but they may subconsciously hate black men because he was the black man and he made them do things that robbed them of normal shit. Just saying. And I'm not poo-pooing.
Yeah,
on the movie.
Damn.
Yeah, well, listen, you know me when I wind the shoulder up to throw a pitch, baby. Shit.
Somebody commented it should have been Idris Elba. Do you know what the story would have been? Why it wasn't FBA?
That's true.
Why it wasn't Ado's
That would have been
actor?
the first piece of the story that said, why wasn't it not Ado's or FBA? So Will Smith, who has to rebound from movies that he did.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? When he hasn't put out a good movie since he came back into
into the fold. So this could be it for him, to kind of get that done.
Yeah,
and they were Jehovah's Witnesses.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they grew up as Jehovah's Witnesses. So there's a lot that goes into that psychologically as well. Oh, he's still alive?
Oh, look at you killing people.
Oh, goddamn! I done killed Dad. Sorry about that, Dad. I done killed the man and shit. Oh, he's still alive.
Somebody said, tell the truth.
Tell the truth. He's still alive. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Sorry.
That's funny.
Damn, I couldn't believe I killed him.
Yeah.
I think I might have been thinking about Tiger Woods' dad or something.
Yeah, probably.
Damn. That is bad.
That was bad.
Okay, cool.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So this week, I believe it was this week, the Robinhood IPO went up, and
we could have got involved with that.
Yeah, we could have.
Okay, we blew that.
KD actually got like a 2,500% return on his investment through the IPO.
How much return?
225%.
Wow.
I mean, 2,500%.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
25. So a lot of people are saying that he could be the next active billionaire player because I think he invested in Robinhood and another company called Mercury, I believe, that's doing numbers. So they're saying that he's doing like very well with his investments and all his ventures, so they can see him being the next billionaire player.
Well, I think here's my thing about that. What took you 20 years to become a billionaire 20 years ago, you now can be a billionaire in 3 moves.
Right.
Just because of how much tech and things are going. So that's not to negate, what LeBron has done and others, but the timing is everything.
Yeah.
You get down with the right tech companies.
Yeah, because I think I think he was down with Robinhood when they were worth like $1 billion. Now they worth like $38 billion, which apparently, what I'm hearing, was a flop. Like their IPO was like one of the worst in history.
Wow.
For a company that big.
Got you.
So I'm fascinated by that. So again, I don't know really about stocks. I'm learning. So I just get my information off of the Twitters.
Yeah. So that's a great opportunity for him to on the come up. Yeah.
And Jay-Z and Will Smith, they actually invested in a company that helps renters become homeowners.
I think that's dope. I think that's really dope because when you start looking at how much money that you're spending renting, most people say, damn, if I had just put that down. So this gives you a chance to build your credit. It gives you an opportunity to, because paying rent never went towards your credit score.
Yeah, it's called Landis. Startup Landis,
right? So paying your rent never went towards your credit score.
Right.
So now here's an opportunity for this to go towards your credit score, and a small percentage of that becomes, this is just me assuming, the down payment for you to own where you live. I think that is a great thing that Will Smith and Jay-Z are doing.
Yeah, it's they got in on like I think the first round of investments. Like the way startups work is like
you got to get in on the ground.
Yeah,
you got to get in on the ground.
And that's when we were talking about the guy Peter Thiel, the PayPal guy. He got in on the ground level, like when the stocks were like pennies,
50 cents. You took the quart of water, stored them in bottles for $2.
Yeah,
Coca-Cola came and bought it for billions. That's what's up. So you have opportunities. Money begets money.
That's what it is because that's what it is because like once you get to a certain level, right, you start meeting certain people. Say you go to a networking event and you realize like somebody tells you about this company, whatever, and it sounds like okay, but then you really like take it serious. You get in on it, and then it blows up, becomes $1 billion company, and then you're able to do that with a whole bunch of other companies because you just have the access to do so.
And you have you can set it and forget it.
Yeah.
Now, if I give you my $5,000,
I need that.
I need to be at the meeting the next week, finding out how we doing. How we doing? We ain't even, dude. I gave you the $5,000. How is the company doing?
Yeah.
So, but when you have money like that, where you can set it and forget it, you'll be surprised what hit and what don't hit.
Yeah.
So money begets money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's take some questions, guys.
Let's get into some questions.
Let's take some questions. So there were two. While you're getting questions, there were 2 NYPD cops who were fired, and I think they're waiting trial for raping a 15-year-old.
Yes, I heard about
girl.
this. They were in charge of a program that was supposed to mentor runaway children and lost children, and took advantage of their positions of power, pieces of scum.
Yes, nasty.
And they raped, this 15-year-old girl and took advantage of her. So I hope they burn in hell.
Yes.
Also, did you see the black officers who kicked the lady in the face who was handcuffed?
Yes.
A mentally disturbed lady. Terrible.
Oh.
Fucking terrible.
There was another video that came out today, I think in Texas, right? This cop was on top of a 15-year-old girl.
I saw that. I
was...
didn't see I didn't watch the whole thing because I'm so disgusted. But this is an ongoing thing here.
No, but it's just like the way he was on top of it.
Was almost like a sexual assault.
Yeah, like
yes. Yes.
The hell was that about?
Yes. Somebody said what happened to the Wu-Tang album, the one that they sold to the...
Didn't the feds take that?
Yeah, the feds took that. They confiscated that. Or somebody purchased it or something anonymously. They didn't say who. I'd like to hit y'all with the latest list that came out of the richest rappers of all time.
No, the most
selling.
Highest selling.
I'm pretty sure it's connected to richness somewhere down the line.
I'm sure.
Eminem, we're not surprised, 227 million albums sold.
That's a lot of albums.
That's the Elvis effect.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Drake at number 2, 152 million albums sold. I was surprised at that.
I wasn't.
Kanye West, number 3.
I wasn't again.
140 million albums sold. Jay-Z at number 4, 125. 4, there's that number. He loves that number 4. Beyonce, number 4. Him, number 4. Ivy is named number 4.
Yeah.
Right?
All right.
Yeah, I and V is 4.
I got it.
Okay, just asking.
I got it.
Lil Wayne, 110. Lil Wayne, that was pretty good. Nicki Minaj at number 6. 106 million albums
First
sold.
of all, shout out to Wayne, because those are 2 of his underlings on that list.
On that list. Yeah,
Crazy.
those are 2 of his kids. Flow Rider, all right, 102 million, and that's that world music.
Yeah.
That music displays everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, him, Pitbull,
yep.
they do very well.
Neo.
Yep, Tupac Shakur at 75 million sold, kicking Biggie's ass, even in death, kicking Biggie's ass. Snoop Dogg, only 40 million. I was surprised.
I was surprised at that too.
I thought Snoop would be higher up the chart. And rounding off the top 10 is DMX at 34 million albums.
Man.
So those are your top 10 selling albums of all time. Yes.
Man, that's a lot of albums.
A lot of albums. Yep.
Somebody said, hold on. Urban X, why didn't the government commission the construction of new hospitals due to the pandemic?
Why do you think they didn't commission new hospitals?
Come on, you know.
Why are the hospitals right now not flooded? The hospitals, even before, there were people who did exposés on that shit. How all the nurses got a chance to do all of them TikTok dances? It's people dying, and they doing goddamn TikTok dances. You just got to pay attention.
Yeah.
You just got to pay attention and stop watching the damn news.
Critical thinking is like a lost art. And
It is.
Because people go for anything now.
They do.
And you know what's crazy? Like, people can just literally get on the news and just say what the hell they want to say.
Yeah.
Also, real quick, because somebody asked for show 207 after show. We didn't have a 207 after show.
Right, Malcolm was on vacation or something, no?
No, we didn't have a 207 after show.
Oh, yeah.
So I think that was on a Thursday.
Did you see the 2 Detroit officers pull off on a drive-by?
We only do that on Mondays, guys.
I saw that, too. Drive-by officers watched the drive-by and kept going about their business.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah.
There was a cop there was a shootout from this rapper who he was in a shootout with cops and he wound up killing himself.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
I forget the rapper's name.
Yeah.
Somebody in the chat knows who that is.
Do you think Sha'Carri Richardson was an MK Ultra? I don't understand that.
You've been asking that question for 6 weeks now.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
We don't know what you mean by that. So present your case and why you think it is, and I want to pull my shoulder out with you. I do. I love pulling my shoulder out with other people.
Yeah, Malcolm, you mess with AEW, the All Elite Wrestling? Not really. I just, I catch highlights when I catch him. Like, I'm not really into it like that.
What do you think about WAC 100?
Yeah, he did an interview with Tekashi 6ix9ine on Academic's new podcast. I think, first of all, I've always thought WAC was corny. I don't know. I just think he tries to implant himself into a lot of the important hip-hop conversations, and I just don't think he deserves to be there.
Yeah.
That's just me. Him doing an interview with 6ix9ine after he was so adamant about 6ix9ine being a cancer to the culture, just does what? You get what I mean? So, I don't know. That's just me.
2 things. Somebody said, Dot, have you ever been asked to be a Mason? Yes, I have. And somebody else asked, did I hear about Little Uzi Vert buying a planet? Somebody said that wasn't really true.
Yeah. I think they came out and I think like the NASA or something came out. I was like, what?
Yeah. In terms of being a Mason, I'm bad at following rules and following people. I got to walk down this aisle with a blindfold, and I can't do all that shit, man. I'm gonna fail. So yeah. I'm just gonna walk amongst the people and not know shit. Niggas be hitting me with handshakes.
There's a trend here that most legendary Americans sold the bulk of their catalog in the pre-dead. Yeah, we've been saying that.
What?
That most of these rappers are just selling off their catalogs.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Conway's hands were on some Masonic hand grip shit. I did see that. But again, he said, "I'm too important for you now." That's an open statement. What does that mean? Yeah. I've been raised up. I came out the pool, because I've done some freaky shit in the pool. Maybe they was in there getting freaky diggy, nigga, at the pool. Who the hell knows?
Mickey Fax versus Royce da 5'9". First of all, Royce da 5'9" and Lupe went at it.
I don't know who Mickey Fax is.
You know Mickey Fax?
Is that the dude to be with
what song did he do?
He don't be the dude to be with Wally, not Wally.
No, you mean Wale?
No, who's the dude who be with
What song did Mickey Fax do, guys?
I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
I can't keep up with all these new guys.
No, he's not new.
Oh, you heard Choke working with Rat Nation? I haven't heard any of that. I will get on the horn with Choke, Oh, jeez. I didn't hear any of that shit.
Royce da 5'9" getting cooked. I don't think Royce da 5'9" is like really into it. You know what I mean? I thought when he went at Lupe, I thought it was just kind of a jab, like straight out rap, and then Lupe
took it personal.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, you didn't like me. You didn't like him.
Breaking news, Biden said federal workers must be vaccinated or face testing and urged states and cities to pay $100. $100? Y'all going from $1 million?
He took that from Bill de Blasio.
Yeah. Common sense right now is key. True story. Never lose your common sense. Proposed D. Purpose D. Is that? Yeah.
Is Chuck really working with Jay again?
Chuck working with Jay again?
I'll believe it when I see it.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
I have no idea. I'm so out of the loop. Like that. What area should we avoid if we visit NYC? All neighborhoods have a good neighborhood and a bad neighborhood.
Don't go to Brownsville.
Don't just be Free World Boss. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Free World Boss.
Don't just be wandering around looking like a goddamn tourist.
Don't go to Jackson Projects. Don't go to Edenwall.
Don't go to 182nd Street in the Bronx. Just don't do that shit. Don't.
It's nice of it.
Just don't do that shit.
Just.
Oh, Choke said it today?
Oh.
Okay, well, if he said it today, then it is what it is.
Oh.
I told you, and I mean this when I say this kind of shit. What happened to Disabled podcast? We're done until football season. Thanks, Chat Perry. We've been trying to get this little last show in. Either Eli's been busy, I've been busy, this and that. So we always take a break after the NBA season. And then when football comes back, September,
there's like a good month.
It's a good month where we just be chilling. So we will be back with
all sports shows should really do that because all they do is recycle.
Because even Shannon and them are on vacation right now.
That's
Shannon
fun.
Sharp and them Skip.
Yeah, because they don't care about baseball.
Right now, back to what I was saying. Anytime black men can iron out their differences, I have no problem with it.
Right.
Now, have there a lot of bad things been said? Listen, I've been beefing with 50 Cent for the last 3-4 years. But if me and 50 sit down like men...
You want to be on Raising Kanan?
Oh, yeah. I can act. What do you mean I amuse you? No. What do you mean I'm funny? No, he can speak for himself. What do you mean like I amuse you? So I got some acting chops.
That was good.
So if Choke No Joke and Jay-Z have satin down... Satin, I don't even know if that's what
You've been making up words on that.
I do all the time. And worked out whatever differences they had. Who am I to be like, that's some faggot shit? Y'all like I said the word faggot. Y'all like that bullshit. Y'all like drama. Y'all like car wrecks. Y'all want to keep this thing going. And the higher vibration is two men saying, we really didn't have any beef. You did some things I didn't like. I'm sorry I said that about your mother. Sorry I said that about your brother. I ain't really mean that. Yeah, how I go.
Somebody said satin down. Yeah, lefty. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm screwed. Black Dot, your brother can't act. Your brother can act. Oh, my brother can act? Talking about you. Oh, okay. I got my first ever reading from Ascending Goddess today. The sister is magnificent at her work and changed and cleared where I stand. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Sister's bad. Get on it.
Yes.
These are testimonies. We're not paying for these testimonies. These are just people telling you what their experience was.
Right.
So, yeah, get that done.
Somebody said, Italy right now, they are turning up about the green passport right now.
Oh, they were actually
in their parliament going crazy. Like, they was members of the parliament
running
going
around,
crazy.
wilding.
Yeah,
yes.
Like, why don't we have people within our own country and our own government that do that for us? They don't.
Yes. And if you start paying attention to worldly news, I don't know what the best channel is, because even the CBB, that's
BCC.
The BCC be acting a little funny sometimes. But you need to get a worldly view, because you think these things are not connected.
Right.
And they are. I was listening to Red Pill, shout out Red Pill, earlier today. I think he's got a pay-per-view event tonight where he was speaking about they don't ever tie in the pieces. They make you think all of this shit is independently happening, and it's really one story being told.
Yeah.
The people are tired. The people are fed up. The people want freedom and justice.
There was this cartoon I used to watch, called Avatar, Last Airbender. Remember that commercial? I mean, that show?
Yes.
So in one of the seasons, they went to like the Earth Kingdom or whatever, and the king, they went to meet with the king, and they telling him everything is going on, and he's like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't see. And then they had all the cops or whatever was shielding him, so he didn't know what was happening, like literally outside his walls, right?
Wow.
Right?
Wow.
So that's how Americans are.
Yes.
We think everything is cool, but other countries, Cuba, all these countries, it is mayhem right now because they're fighting their systems.
Go ahead.
And American government, American media, everything is literally put in place so we get shielded from all of that stuff.
A great movie to watch is The Village.
Oh, right.
By M. Night Shyamalan.
Yes.
He had them people living in a small gated community, and they thought they were in some primitive time and had boogeymans and all that shit. And finally, some nigga said, you know what, fuck this shit. And jumped over the fence, and there was a 7-Eleven. Real civilization going on and shit. Cars and shit. So, but that's a metaphor for how they can cut you off from everything else going on. And you think this is all that is. Yeah. That's why I'm always telling young people to travel as well. I was fortunate enough to get to see the world early, which broadened my perspective on things. Some guys, they never leave the block. So the block is everything. Everything moving on the block is the block. You got to get out and travel and see the world.
When's the raffle? The raffle will be Monday.
The raffle is Monday after the first commercial break. We're going to come back. It's an independent system. Malcolm is going to hook it up.
I gotcha.
And we're going to put it in the system, and we're going to spin the wheel. And 1 to 100, somebody is going to win. That is Monday after the first commercial break.
Yes. Somebody said Life on Mars. Let me see that.
Oh, Funk with You. Wait, hey, Black, Kev, what's up? Gompa's in the building. That's my man, Kev. Oh, you and Kev. I remember you, King. Y'all did them backups for Funk with You. Appreciate that. Oh, you went way back. Okay. All right, so that's 94. That was 93, 94. All right, we appreciate that. And Kev is my man. Did me and Kev sniff coke together? I don't want to put Kev business out there. We was on some wild shit back in the days.
Somebody said, y'all really believe Jeff Bezos took off in it? No, I don't.
No, and that's another Village story. That whole shit space, they flying you up. These are not windows. These are 4-dimensional screens, and they jump the shit around and shake it around, and they show you the universe, and they go shake it. Blah, 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 blah. Then they take your ass over the Antarctic into that other Greenland that you know nothing about and dirt, and they land you there, and you're gonna jump out, and they're gonna be like, let's build a new civilization, and your ass is on the other side
the Truman
of
Show.
Earth.
Exactly.
Yeah, fucking Truman Show. Yeah, it's all that shit is.
But with that being said, guys.
Yeah, it's time to start the weekend.
It's time to start the weekend.
Am I gonna see my grandson?
Yes, I'll bring him. Damn,
yo, son, because I be FaceTiming you, and wifey say you killing the FaceTime, son. Because I FaceTime every day, and because I gotta get my time in, right? And I be making excuses to FaceTime you. I be like, you know something? I gotta talk to Malcolm about that shit he said last week. Let me FaceTime him. She's like, nigga, and I FaceTime her, and then my grandson be, and we have like just 30 seconds of talking. So I'm gonna see him.
Yes, I'll bring him.
All right, I get to see my grandson. So the world is good. Everything in the world is great. Get to see my little man. Everything.
Yeah, just make sure like nothing eye level because he is. Just...
Oh no, we're gonna cover up, because I know he exploring now and he want to pick up some things, and so we will cover as much as we can.
Yeah, please.
And then let little man, have his moments. Yeah.
And with that being said, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We appreciate you for joining us. If you want to get some of these, I don't think we got this on the site.
No, that comes back in the fall.
In the fall, yeah.
Alejandro he's put away.
Yeah, so don't forget to visit urbanx.nyc to join our membership. If you
Coach Wayne, Lakers got Westbrook. They still gonna lose.
Oh, you're bugging.
Come on, you're bugging, son. And they gonna get Buddy Hield.
Yeah, that's
on the low. It's a wrap. It's a wrap for you niggas.
So, don't forget to join our membership. We have 6 episodes of the after show up there right now. Yeah, 6 episodes. We'll have another after show this Monday coming up, and don't forget you got the Hulks up there. We have like classic sit downs. We got some other sit downs up there. We got a community up there that people can get in. And
Free World Boss right up under the wire.
Talk to. We got a bunch of stuff. A bunch of stuff. Benefits for the membership. It's only $5 a month or $50 for the entire year.
You can't beat that.
You can't beat that. And with that being said, peace.
Peace. We love you all.
Have a good weekend.